It seems like my kids bicker all the time, and sometimes the bickering gets kinda rough. How much sibling rivalry is normal, and when do I need to be concerned?
Sibling rivalry happens in almost every family. You might have a toddler or a child who becomes jealous when you bring the new baby home from the hospital. He might regress in his behavior, wanting a bottle, wanting to be held constantly. He might even bite or scratch the baby. So be sure to take extra time, even when you think you don't have it, to spend with that child, giving him extra attention and love and letting him know how important he is to you. Let him bring you the diapers and the wipes, and then make sure that you tell him how much you appreciate his helpfulness. When your kids get a little bit older, competition may come into play. One may get better grades than the other. One may be chosen for the soccer team and the other is not. Talk with them about the family value of supporting each other in a time of disappointment. And then let them know that your personal value is that you are appreciative of how hard they try more than the outcome. But as they get older, the situations become more complicated. Teach them when they're young how to support each other instead of make fun of each other. Then when a situation comes up, you're ready.
Should they be fighting with each other with fists? Should the girls be pulling each other's hair? Should there be blood drawn? Should kids be making themselves black and blue? Absolutely not. Physical violence should not be taking place. Kids ought to be getting along with each other at least 8 times more frequently than they're fighting. Oftentimes the best thing you can do is to tell the kids lovingly to take it someplace else, that you don't need to be around that. When kids are sexually abused or physically abused, or their little self-image is injured all the time because of what one says to the other, then you need to get good counseling. Sibling rivalry does not have to happen. It's normal, but it's not necessary.
The relationship that you have with each child really does affect the amount of fighting that your kids are going to do. Try to spend a little time each week, each parent with each child, doing something that your child likes to do. It goes a long way in feeding that well that needs parental attention and detracting from that well that says, fight with your sibling. When your child has a play date, allow him to play with his friend all by himself, and you entertain this. It helps the child to feel that he is special. Not all toys should be community toys. Owning things gives children permission to share them. So whether in their playroom or in the room that they might share, make sure that your kids have enough possessions and enough space that belongs only to them. Share stories of your siblings with your kids. Kids love to hear parent stories. Relate, and it will make them feel very normal, and that's a good thing.
Have more questions about sibling rivalry? Get up-to-date answers at parentsask.com, because raising kids raises questions.